There's a family so wealthy, they don't just buy luxury, they redefine it. Imagine waking up in a palace with more than 1,000 rooms, walking through hallways decorated with gold, choosing between thousands of luxury cars, boarding a private Boeing 747 customized like a 5-star palace, and controlling a fortune so enormous that no one on earth knows its exact value. This isn't Hollywood. This isn't fiction. This is the unbelievable world of the Saudi royal family, a dynasty that has ruled one of the wealthiest nations on earth for generations. But their real story isn't just about money. It's about power, influence, and a lifestyle few people will ever witness. A kingdom built on black gold. Saudi Arabia wasn't always a symbol of unimaginable wealth. Less than a century ago, much of the country was covered by endless desert. Life was simple. Resources were limited. Then, everything changed. Beneath the desert, engineers discovered one of the largest oil reserves in human history. That single discovery transformed an entire nation. As the world's demand for oil exploded, so did Saudi Arabia's wealth. Year after year, billions of dollars flowed into the kingdom, and with that wealth, the Saudi royal family became one of the most powerful dynasties on earth. Chapter 2. A garage worth billions. For most billionaires, a Ferrari is a dream. For the Saudi royal family, it's just another car in the collection. Their garages are believed to hold thousands of luxury vehicles. Rolls-Royce, Bentley, Ferrari, Bugatti, Lamborghini, McLaren, and countless custom-built SUVs designed exclusively for royal use. Some vehicles are armored. Some are one-of-one creations. Others are finished with gold details and handcrafted interiors. Several members of the royal family have been known to transport their favorite supercars across Europe during the summer, just so they can drive the same cars while on vacation. Imagine flying dozens of exotic cars across continents, simply because you don't want to leave them behind. That's a level of wealth very few people can even imagine. But surprisingly, the cars aren't the most expensive toys they own. Chapter 3. Flying palaces. Most private jets are designed for comfort. The Saudi royal family wanted something much bigger. Their aircraft are often described as flying palaces. Luxury Boeing 747s, VIP Airbus aircraft, private helicopters. Inside, you'll find private bedrooms, conference rooms, fine dining areas, luxury lounges, and interiors finished with premium materials. Every flight feels less like boarding an airplane, and more like entering a 5-star hotel thousands of feet above the ground. Some aircraft have reportedly undergone custom interior upgrades costing tens of millions of dollars. For the royal family, flying isn't transportation. It's another expression of status and influence. But even the skies aren't enough, because true royalty also rules the sea. Chapter 4. Floating palaces. Hidden inside some of the world's most exclusive marinas are yachts built for kings. The Saudi royal family has owned and used some of the largest and most luxurious superyachts ever constructed. These aren't ordinary boats. They're floating mansions, multiple decks, private cinemas, swimming pools, luxury suites, spa facilities, helipads, private security, and enough space to host world leaders, celebrities, and business executives. Some of these vessels are worth hundreds of millions of dollars. Maintaining just one can cost millions every year. Yet for one of the world's wealthiest royal families, that's simply part of everyday life. But here's where the story becomes even more unbelievable. Because luxury isn't their greatest asset. Power is. Chapter 5. They don't just spend money. They invest it. While headlines often focus on gold, supercars, and palaces, the family's real strength comes from global investments. Through Saudi Arabia's Public Investment Fund and other state-backed initiatives, the kingdom has invested hundreds of billions of dollars in technology, infrastructure, sports, tourism, renewable energy, entertainment, and international companies. From futuristic megaprojects to global sporting events, to major stakes in international businesses, Saudi capital has become impossible to ignore. This isn't just wealth. It's influence. Influence that reaches far beyond the borders of Saudi Arabia. And standing at the center of this transformation is one man whose vision has captured the world's attention. Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, the leader driving one of the most ambitious transformations in modern history. Chapter 6. The man changing a kingdom. Every empire eventually reaches a turning point. For Saudi Arabia, that turning point is Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, often called simply MBS. He isn't just one of the most powerful men in the Middle East. He's leading one of the most ambitious transformations any country has attempted in modern history. Instead of relying only on oil, he wants Saudi Arabia to become a global center for technology, artificial intelligence, luxury tourism, entertainment, and innovation. It's a vision designed to reshape the kingdom for generations. And the price tag, hundreds of billions of dollars. Chapter 7. Building the future. Imagine a city with no traditional streets, no traffic lights, no endless highways. Instead, a futuristic city stretching for miles, powered by clean energy, driven by artificial intelligence, and designed to redefine urban living. This is The Line, one of the flagship projects within NEOM. Alongside it are luxury resorts, high-tech industrial zones, entertainment destinations, and tourism projects built to attract millions of visitors from around the world. Whether every vision becomes reality remains to be seen. But one thing is certain: few leaders have ever attempted projects on this scale. Chapter 8. When money becomes influence. Real power isn't measured by what you own. It's measured by what you can change. Saudi Arabia has invested heavily in global sports, hosting Formula One races, major boxing events, international football tournaments, golf, esports, and other worldwide entertainment events. The kingdom has also expanded investments across technology, infrastructure, renewable energy, and international businesses. These moves aren't just about profits. They're about influence, about placing Saudi Arabia at the center of conversations shaping the future. And every new investment sends the same message. The kingdom intends to play a much bigger role on the global stage. Chapter 9. A life few will ever experience. For most people, luxury means staying in a 5-star hotel. For the Saudi royal family, luxury is a way of life. That is why the House of Saud isn't simply known for being wealthy. The story of the House of Saud isn't just about gold, or palaces, or private jets. It's about how one royal dynasty transformed a desert kingdom into one of the most influential countries on earth. Their wealth continues to fascinate millions. Their investments continue to shape industries, and their decisions continue to attract global attention. Whether admired for their ambition or debated for their influence, one fact remains impossible to ignore. The House of Saud has built a legacy unlike any other, a legacy measured not only in billions, but in power. And as Saudi Arabia continues to transform, the next chapter of that story is still being written. If you enjoy documentaries about business, billion-dollar companies, entrepreneurship, and the stories behind the world's biggest brands, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more videos every week.